Glorious day. Wow, it's warm, it's grey, but it's glorious still because it's not raining. So today I'm actually going for it. I'm going to paint these wheels white. It's been in my head for so flipping long, and I keep looking at the back, and every time I look at the back I think, no, everything works, the colour scheme works, but I just cannot shift white wheels out of my head. So until I do that, until I actually do it white, I'm not going to stop thinking about it. So I'm going to bloody do it, okay? And just so it ties in, I'm going to order these stickers here, but the white in the double R. I'm gonna find this, get this sticker made up in white. So it's white, bit of white there. I just think it's gonna look really cool. Suzuki's do it a lot. I know it's not a Suzuki, obviously, but that works for them, right? So why can't it work for this blue and white? Anyway, I need to do it. It's been on my mind for so long. I'm gonna jack the bike up, well, put it on its stands, and get these wheels off. Okay, so oh, by the way, forgive me if I seem a bit breathless or a bit panty. I had my second COVID jab 2 days ago, and yeah, it's left me feeling a bit rough. And like, I had it on a Wednesday, and then before it I went to the gym, then afterwards had my jab, and then Thursday got up for work. My work's quite demanding because it's delivering parcels in and out of the van all day, and then I went to, so that was Thursday. Yeah, and then Friday, I went to work, and then to the gym straight after, and then today's Saturday, so I should have rested after the jab, but I can't sit still for too long. Shut up, Ricky, what are you on about? Anyway, so yeah, wheels are off. I'm going to take all these off, all the discs and stuff, give them a nice good clean, because I want to get a good job in there. I've noticed there's weights on the wheels, so I'm going to need these balanced again after I've painted them. So there's that to think about, and also whilst it's stripped down, I can give in here a good clean. I'm also tempted to take this off and get it powder coated black, this swing arm. I should have done that in the garage. I should have, yeah, because it's once that, so this is where it's got to stay now, isn't it, until the wheels are back on. Didn't think about that. Didn't think about that at all. Oh, Rick, you flid. Oh, I think I have to put it back in the garage. All stripped down. The next step is to get these tyres off. I want to do a proper job. So, oh, that's what I can hear buzzing. Ooh! Anyway. So I might take them, what I've done, just so I don't forget, is I put an X there and an X there, so I know this side of the tyre should be on this side of the rim. Yeah, that's just the way I do things. And I've put dots all over it, because I know, so this one's got dots here, so I know the dot side goes on that side, like, because there's a disc each side and I don't want them to be, I'm sure over the years they've become biased to the pads, so that's just my little way of remembering what this goes on what side and what tyre should be on what side of the tyre should be on the rim and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Quick Fit down the road and see if they can whip these off, and ask them about balancing as well, because I don't really want to paint over these, because I want to do a proper job. If I was to do a rush job, I'd leave the tyres on, but because I want to try and do it as best as I can, I won't mind them off and see if they can balance them for me. I don't know if they'll have the facilities to do that. I'll ask them. If not, they'll just have to stay on. Or I'm wondering, would I be able to unstick them and stick them back on myself? But then, or is there like a critical place these need to be put, or can they just be put anywhere along the rim? I'm just not sure. So if anyway, either way, if they say they can't do that, I'm just going to leave them on and paint over them. So yeah, let's get to Quick Fit. Just want to take this time to give a big shout out to Ant at the Quick Fit in Long Eaton. Hooked me up on the day, just turned up out the blue, fixed me up, no troubles. What a guy. Thank you so much, buddy.
Obviously that crack there.
Yeah.
Was it coming off? If you put your finger in there, feel that.
Oh, that ridge there? Yeah, yeah.
So that's what you've got to get over to.
Oh, cool. So that's what that cracking noise is?
Yeah. It's not your wheel, so.
And we're free!
Look at that. Take your wheels.
Never a doubt. Thank you very much, Ant. And there we go, so we've got the tyres off. Big shout out to Anthony at Quick Fit. I say Anthony like it's just some guy called Anthony. He's actually been a friend of mine for many, many years. A very cool guy. Met him through a Volkswagen festival. That's where we met. And yeah, I don't see him as much as I should really. I mean, you know, life and stuff, and he's got kids and whatnot, but yeah, every time I see him it's always cool, it's always nice to see him. So thank you very much for that, Ant. But yeah, done a good job of that. So the next step really is to degrease these before anything, because you don't want to just start sanding, because as I've said many times, all you're going to do is sand the anything that's going to cause problems into the material, into the metal. So remove all the crap first, then we sand. And yeah, let's get degreasing. So basically I went to Halfords because I ran out of the usual degreaser that I use. They didn't have any actual degreaser, so I brought some white spirits. It will do the same thing, it's just a bit messier. So I'm just going to white spirits, then dry it off of a cloth, and I'll be back when that's done. Okay. What shall I time lapse it? I'll time lapse it. Okay, now they're degreased, we can have a proper look at these wheels and show you that might not pick up very well on camera, but there is a lot of stone chips and there is a lot of scratches on them. It's an old bike, you know, there's going to be these marks. But yeah, I'm excited. So the front one's bad. The front one's very bad. So my next step now is to sand. Sand, now they're degreased anyway. So there's no grease whatsoever on these wheels. They've done a really good job, that White Spirits has. Very good job, to be fair. Feel like new. So there's no, well, there is a bit of damage to sand. I'm going to get a few different grades of sandpaper, sand them up, and I won't record that because we've all seen sanding too many times on Facebook, and you've seen me do it. You've seen me do that a lot on YouTube, so I'm just going to get that bit done. I'm not trying to, there's no special trick to this, I'm just going to scuff them up ready for some paint, and that's it. Alright, so I've sanded them. I do want to put a little bit of primer in places. Come out quite nice if I'm honest. It's quite dark in here though, even though I've got the light on and the sun's out. It's still quite dark, but yeah, I just want to put a bit of primer in places, and my primer is primer. See, wherever there's pure metal, you'll want to prime. Maybe not that heavy, right? I don't know if to just prime them all properly, to be fair. I might just give them a good coat of primer. Yeah, I'm going to do it properly. I'll be back in a bit. Primer's nice and flat and even and taken really well. Yeah, this should turn out great, to be fair. I don't think I'm going to flatten the primer like I would do like a car panel, because, well, the material itself, the metal itself and the coating it had before was kind of textured like a powder coat kind of thing, and I'm going to build the layers up really, really thick anyway, so I don't think I'll need it. I don't think I'll need to flatten it back. But yeah, very happy, very happy. So I'm going to give these at least 45 minutes more. Been here about half an hour. And then scuff them down and get some white on. Very excited. And I'm just letting them sit in the sun for 5 minutes. Just to get it nice and dry, because I've had loads of water around there. And I've tried my best to dry it off, but there's always going to be some flipping water knocking about. And the last thing I want to do is get the white on and then drip. So I'm just going to give it 5 minutes. But it looks well, doesn't it? Come out nice there. Right, I'll see you when it's time to chuck some white on. Hi everyone. So we're at that point now where it's time to put some white on. I don't want to tip my camera in there because I keep getting overspray on the lenses and it's knackering them up. I know they're only a tenner to replace, but it's like a tenner all the time, every time I do some kind of painting. So what I think I'll do is I'll do a coat, bring you in and show you, bring you back outside. So hopefully all the overspray don't come out. It still might, but I'm just going to give it a try this way. But yeah, time to paint them white. Oh, right, I have been sweating like crazy on these things. But anyway, one thing led to another, and before you know it, I'm done. Oh, this is awful. Let me show you out. I'm happy, by the way, like well happy with these. I reckon it'd be better off to show you outside though in actual sunlight. So let's crack on with that. Let's get them out. Look, I'm all chuffed. They look so good. I'm well happy with them. Anyway, let's get outside. Hi. So it's been a month, right? I have just picked up all the turds as well. And he's literally just come out here and laid one like a ninja. That dog of mine. Anyway, let's get back to turds later on. Well, yeah, last time I made a video, was about a month ago. Since then I was painting my wheels white. And then I've done a whole kind of thing about my wheels. And you'd have watched it by now, but the plan I think was to drag my wheels outside, show you in the sunlight what they looked like after I'd painted them. Home things happened and things haven't been all too great. However, I'm here now. My bike's back together. I had to put my bike back together because I just didn't want it in bits anymore. And then here we are with the white wheels. I absolutely love it. I think it's changed the bike completely. Yeah, so I'm really happy with that, and I'm really happy with how the bike looks, to be honest. I think it just brings it out massively, and I think it's took a few years off the bike too. It's a shame the sun's not on it. It looks amazing. I'm going to go out for a ride anyway soon, and well, in a minute. So hopefully I'll get some nice shots in there. I am absolutely in love with this bike. I absolutely flipping love it. The only thing is, right, my mate Mick has bought a Hayabusa, Gen 1 Suzuki Hayabusa. He wanted the Gen 1 because they're unrestricted. And he let me have a quick play on it the other day. What a flipping thing they are, right? And they're massive. They're absolutely massive. Dwarfs this. And I could probably sell this and chuck $1,000 to it and get one. But there's just something about the look of this bike. They say a bike picks you, right? And the second I clapped eyes on this one, I knew before I even heard it start up, I just thought, wow, this bike's coming home. So, and I've nowhere near had my fun with this bike yet, but I think if I was to move forward, it would be a Hayabusa, just purely because of the way I fit on that bike. I'm not a small lad, I'm not the biggest bloke either, but it seems to fit me like a glove. A bit more comfortable than this one, but just in my honest opinion, not as pretty. These 600 double R's just hit my heart. Oh, look at my wheels! Look at my wheels! Look at them! Hi everyone, so just want to say thank you for watching. I know this one ended abruptly, but that's mainly because of how this video was recorded. It was recorded at a time where things personally weren't that great. I caught COVID for the second time, and yeah, it's been like 2 months, so I figured I'd just show you what I've been up to with my bike in regards to painting the wheels white, and I'll leave it there for this video. And in the next video I've got a few cool bits I'm fitting to the bike and to my helmet. I bought a new helmet as well. I'd love to show you that. And hopefully in the next video I'll be test riding my friend's 1250 Bandit. So thank you for that, Mick. He also said, depending how I get on his Bandit, he might let me review his Hayabusa, which I think would be a brilliant video, right? Hayabusa, I mean, come on. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching and sticking by me, and to everyone that's subscribed, huge love. And to my patrons, who I still can't believe have supported me through everything, you know, the fact that I've left it ages in between videos, and I've been awful, basically, just like at communication, but no excuse for it other than things have been quite difficult. However, I appreciate and absolutely, I am just so grateful that you've all stuck around. So again, thank you so much to everybody. I'm going to send out big love, and please ride safe now, especially now the roads are going to be getting wetter and it's getting colder, so wrap up warm. Make sure you've got the right gear on, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.